Actions have reactions, don't be quick to judge. You may not know the hardships, people don't speak up.
Could anyone among us have an inkling or a clue?
People view my images and finish with conclusions. I'm an ink block, dots, unidentified formations. Collision course is force, these thoughts to decease. Opinions get displayed till my album won't release. Pieces of Jesus involve the purpose of my beat. My writings are enlightened to the things that I think. I seek the sight of Braille and proper light. I pray day and night and put my life on this mic. My imagination fell in an animation inkwell. Arriving skin dyed with the story to tell. I yelled till my voice contradicted choice movement. I use brain components to capture precious moments. Denominations common, I'm the sovereign's opponent. Cause I'm a mixed number hiding under my confusing components. Forged documents, blind aspects of guidance. Your conclusions are based on inventions of my silence. Making me nervous, making me question my purpose. I stand solitaire on zenith, look down and feel worthless. Ego advancements leave me empty and jealous. I wonder when this life explains all the pain it gives. I forgive and forget, yet it freshens my faith. You people don't know me, why you trying to make me break? I owe you honesty, so I display it on my tape. I owe God honesty, so I admit my mistakes.
The truth hurts, this sounds mighty painful. The truth hurts, this sounds extremely painful. Will we ever see eye to eye? It's doubtful. The truth hurts, this sounds very painful.
You said I could count on you, I've counted to infinity. I don't expect to impress, it's not my priority. I'm spontaneous and absent-minded orderly. For those of you that try to change me, seize the opportunity. Voluntary dimensions extend sections of hate. I'd swallow your pride, but I can't stand the taste. This is the face-off and it's taking my face off. Hiding my face from the meaning of my thoughts. I'm caught in the plot of my mind's separation. I created the song, but not the altercation. Question, do all motions develop through time? I rhyme ahead of myself and leave everyone else behind. I find a variation in the construction of your style, but I know one man's frown is another man's smile. In the meanwhile, there's new directions to go. There's still another half of the battle that I just don't know.
Why is that?
The truth hurts, it's what makes this sound painful. Is it possible for you not to be an obstacle? I feel responsible for the persuasions of my mouth. I feel responsible for all the words that come out. I counted all the things that were hitting me at once, and to make $15, I stopped eating lunch. When it's all too much, I claim not to be disturbed, but all of a sudden I have certain ideas that need to be heard. It's the oddity, you're too ignorant to change. It's odd, your anger equals God's name in vain. You're placing blame on God for problems you created, but only blame God for all the things that's positive. I'm repetitive when it's hard to be descriptive, creating conceptual themes to leave some possessive. Unless it's too hard not to be stubborn, I'll be praying on my knees till I can't take the rug burn. My lanterns create patterns to follow. This is Braille today and this'll be Braille tomorrow. You can't hate what you can't relate to. You can't judge me till your foot's in my shoe. Who's trying to take that plank out of my eye? If we don't see eye to eye, we can't remove all disguise. My prized possession is every lesson I learned. The lyrics on this album never caused me to burn. Be concerned of the ink that pours out this vessel. It may stain your skin, it may make you regretful. This album is painful, my flesh is psychedelic. I'm an ink blotch, interpretate my music. Smiles are contagious, let's start an epidemic. I'm an ink blotch, interpretate my music. I finally decided which direction to go with it.
Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that?
Yeah, microphone, just like, give it to me. Keep me warm. Oh, word, yeah. The closet artist, something about Zorro's mask stimulates the perplexed proximity. proximity I animate is the identity you emulate. My words penetrate the ear I perpetrate. My mic regurgitates my pleasures with hiding. The crisscross stance enhances meditating. I'm on the DL as I strike with dauntless lighting. Writings in my journal, counting the shades of black. I argue with myself till I know it's safe to rap. I break backs with kneecaps, my bats leave bottom halves paraplegic. Braille's hard to handle like a chopstick, you forfeit. Drowning in my dripping faucet, hard to interpret like dingbat fonts in a pamphlet. Inadequate procedures designate the dispute. I take your mental womb and tie its reproductive tubes. I abuse my lungs, go until I'm out of breath. I handcuff your bloodstream for cardiac arrest. Verbally my impact cracks your freaking chest. Suddenly pectoral muscles look like breasts. I invest disintegrating clocks into every single verse that I drop. Type keyword Braille and hit search. I'll rap and make it better. Show me where it hurts. Words calm Sirocco's when I can't come in. I'm not the best MC, that I can admit. Hip hop neglects me, it's depressing. Music neglects me, it's depressing. God reveals me inside my magic. Security blanket. My brainstorm shapes your brain's form. Rhymes off the head like a toupee in a windstorm. I wrote you a poem, I hope it's legible. Your theory isn't tenable. I leave MCs in hospitals referred to as vegetables. Not battling MCs requires discipline. The pad and pen has become my medicine. Irritated eyes are closed for construction. Did you see that? I told you it's painful to open. Sharpen cuticles, scratch my skin till it's colorful. Who instigated that Braille's mind conducts the awful? Will also implicate that I'm impartial to a numbskull. Oh, I'm the one that made your mind freeze. You're fatigued and you're fatigued, you agreed, so I'm intrigued. I rip MCs like an expired contract for security. My tapes make respect and that respect is my currency. Once an MC couldn't understand what I said, so I sent him to college with a tattoo on his forehead. I've been avoided like HIV carriers with a bloody nose, saying I was in the nosebleed section, yo, leave me alone. They cloned my mind to my concepts they could grasp. I should stop while I'm ahead, perhaps. Light shines through the gaps in the back of my teeth. Sirocco's a risk. Every time I breathe, I freeze your speech in mid-air. Then break the ice before it contacts my ear. Type, keyword Braille and hit search. I'll rap and make it better. Show me where it hurts. Words calm Sirocco's when I can't commit. I'm not the best MC, that I can admit. Hip-hop neglects me, it's depressing. Music neglects me, it's depressing. God reveals me inside my magic. Security blanket. Light shines through the gaps in the back of my teeth. Sirocco's a risk. Every time I breathe, I freeze your speech in mid-air. Then break the ice before it contacts my ear. Braille's here. Watching hip-hop stand still. I pass the mic, only against my will. Security blanket. Linus. No one. None. The idea has become obnoxious. I watch the clock as I practice. Time slips through my fingers quicker than I thought it would. It's okay. No one to talk except the voices in my head. The voices are the ones telling me to go to bed. No one to talk except the voices in my head. The voices are the ones telling me to go to bed. I feel like a hero. I wanna rescue, my journey's illuminated by sentimental value. I'm here for you. Who made me like this? The night gets dark enough to shut down my eyelids. I don't give up. My shirt is your blanket. Sudden movement always keeps a quiet man alert. You're sleeping on my shirt, I hear it. Shades of bass in the distance, my patience begin to melt. I built no room for explanation. The remains of my brain splash against my protection. I'm the man in the mirror, I'm the criminal's reflection. I'm empty, serving justice before you let me. I barely ever get to share my poetry. Class, put down your pencils, it's now 8:30. It's now 2:30, retire from your desk. I said go to bed, but you're headed towards the deck. No one to talk to except the voices in my head. The voices are the ones telling me to go to bed. You're not smart, but that doesn't mean you're stupid. I'm not smart, I've always been creative. It's not something I decided I was. It happened when I wrote how I was feeling, cause I never say never, and the fact I won't say it is the reason that I don't believe it. That still doesn't explain all this meaningless time when there's no one home and there's no one alive. My mind disappears, yet things remain clear. It's part of my nature as I creep down the stairs. There's people under the stairs who don't seem to care. They say go to bed in a tone that makes me scared. Beware, discovery destroys my purpose. Thinking about thinking, wrestling in bark dust. I can't put my finger on it, it's part of human science. My life's an experiment. Tears went rolling down my shoulder. While I understand this battle when I'm older, I'm glad when it's over. Release me from this cage. People always tell me that I'm mature for my age, but I haven't wrote one mature line on this page. I'm just a teenage capturing a teenage stage. No one to talk to except the voices in my head. The voices are the ones telling me to go to bed. You're not smart, but that doesn't mean you're stupid. I'm not smart, I've always been creative. It's not something I decided I was. It happened when I wrote how I was feeling, cause I never say never, and the fact I won't say it is the reason that I don't believe it. I don't make suggestions, I just answer questions. So if you're not asking, then we're probably not talking. From school to dinner was always isolation, and after dinner time, everyone started sleeping. I've beaten all these ideas into my head, and it seems that by now I should deserve to go to bed. Physically, with energy, there's plenty of me left, but mentally, I've gently been beaten to death. But mentally, I've gently been beaten to death. No one to talk to except the voices in my head. The voices are the ones telling me to go to bed. You're not smart, but that doesn't mean you're stupid. I'm not smart, I've always been creative. It's not something I decided I was. It happened when I wrote how I was feeling, cause I never say never, and the fact I won't say it is the reason I don't believe it. You're not smart, that doesn't mean you're stupid. I'm not smart, I've always been creative. It's not something I decided I was. It happened when I wrote how I was feeling, cause I never say never. What's up, Braille? It's obvious, I can't fight the world with my fists, so I fight the war as a lyricist. I write my words in the hope to remove the things in the world that need to improve. Take my beats, take my style and delivery, take my lyrics, take my entire recipe. It's obvious, I can't fight the world with my fists, so I fight the war as a lyricist. It's hard to determine, examine the landscapes I imagine. The captain's trapped in the enigma I'm rapping. I'm waiting for the NyQuil to kick in. It's hard to determine, overdosed on the vitamin. The education's antonym, saturating synonyms with venom. Apocalypse topics leave you myopic. The toxic trophies of Hades, confiscating halos from Tyro's abilities. Malignant tyrants, the defiance of gravity. What goes up comes down in an explosion. Charity, the enemy, blasting stray bullets of empathy. Verbally, I'm Hercules, the mighty military mentally. The evasion of pestilence in all eminence is zenith. Secular cyborgs with mic cords battle Jesus. Pieces of pages written out by sages. The battle station faces abomination stages of diction. Excoriation of mandibles through manacles. Pigeons start pecking at my morals. I grab my Bible, my recital endorses the scarecrow. The flag falls down the pole. Evil forces capture another soul. It's obvious, I can't fight the world with my fists, so I fight the war as a lyricist. I write my words in the hope to remove the things in the world that need to improve. Take my beats, take my style and delivery, take my lyrics, take my entire recipe. It's obvious, I can't fight the world with my fists, so I fight the war as a lyricist. Where my wolves at? Here, go where your mind pulls you. Sometimes one man has to split into two pieces so we can go two directions without missing out on the details. It's all sentimental. It's all sentimental. Do it for a reason and let that reason shines through. The subordinates in my coordinations, coordinates, domination, dominance with inordinate angles attached my eyelids and invisible innocence. They hang around like ornaments, dissolving the substance with caffeine stained fingertips that run through ancient hair pasta. I dance wolves to the cucaracha. It's ready to invest in focus, kill piranhas with persona. Well under another like I spell you, the darkness covers corona. Phoenix, phobia, captivates the woman that launches a T-minus. So let's countdown to a homegrown supplement sinus with the science diet that races my post-pass recommended dosage. And envelope out posters, join the post office hostage. I promise you the crosswalk before I cross over the cross-reference. A president that double crosses, cross-guards and cross-sections. Cross-eyes, crossroads, needing Red Cross protection on a sentimental mission where howling wolves are the only police sirens, holding a walkie-talkie with no receiving and trying to start conversations. A head full of split ends and a mind full of split decisions. Caution, slippery when frozen as I blend my concentration, using the Gulf of Mexico's missing wolf, making simple chatter, streaming green together with the blades of a helicopter. And don't cross me, cross-breed, community, cross your finger. Remember like a grain of sand on the brain, we stick together. I get my mush, rat a tree, walk and follow mountains till it's dark. See many hallucinations and vision of post-war hogs embedded on my gypsy utensil. My body whippers and moans like a hand abandoned by its pencil. Mentally I'm born like an ice sculpture construction in Hawaii. I chop my body in a million pieces, making my own personal army.
I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey.
Close your eyes and dream with me. Cast your thoughts past all you believe. I'll explain the reasons, but it's hard. I'm just always on a sentimental journey with God. A journey with God. Close your eyes and see the obvious reasons why I believe. I understand because it makes up me, so I'll forever pursue the sentimental journey. Close your eyes and dream with me. Cast your thoughts past all you believe. I'll explain the reasons, but it's hard. I'm just going on a sentimental journey with God. A journey with God. Close your eyes and see the obvious reasons why I believe. I understand cause it makes up me, so I'll forever pursue the sentimental journey. 10 miles ahead I see a stream of water. When I get there I find myself flicking sandpaper. Resource research, vegetarian force to eat wolves. Guilt disturbs my digestion and makes my stomach cold. I put rats in snake holes, it's a desert freak show. Call me scatterbrain, Braille, exhausted and face pale. Track and trail down my frail detail. But don't let your posture fail like cocktails. But I flip a double-headed sided coin. Two heads are better than one conjoined twin. Attacked by sin, I sickles dangle from my chin. I desolate desolation, medication inventions for curing edible poison. Pitfall poison ivy scratching the surface of Goliath. And David sending wake-up calls to a phone that's disconnected. Never receiving the answers I expected. I'm blinded by my own light when it's reflected. And search for light when the gaze stripped naked by the seductive sand dunes. Where butterfly is more than a caterpillar, store food and cocoons. My conscience point out the quantum science sectors. Chaotic celestial chamber, I read confidential chapters. Using a ritual disorder circuit to characterize my character. Fragmentations and fractures on the crescent creature craving. A blatant descending frontier. And a greenhouse that doesn't seem to be the right color. Overcoming a barrier with God as my provider. I'm loud when I'm happy, when I'm mad I whisper. I need vegetation.
God is looking for a change on the inside, not just another outward show of remorse. God wants broken hearts and not torn garments.
Sad to speak on bleak portraits, portrays orphans, the incognito orbit forfeits. Strict guidelines build thick walls and thick scores that think too quick. The illiterate district, mistakes make redundant. Men ignorant, digital cannons with telepathic sediments of eminence. Regurgitating testaments, corrosive habits. Neglect the armaments, precisely consistent. Omniscient habitats, surpass, contrast, contact. Astigmatism normal, you treat a hurdle like a tunnel. Crawl, hide from your trouble. Your ego brings the humble to a digestive level. I use a funnel to prioritize my bundle, integral. Patterns plan is what pinnacle, hard tissue, punctured by the issue, dieted by hybrid hibernation. Reason is without reason was in your dreams. Use feathers and write with the ink that you bleed when you bleed. Dig in your life and write what you see.
What's the sky for? What you wanna die for? What you live for? I live for what I die for. What I die for helps me live. My interpretation of the word forgive. What's the sky for? What you wanna die for? What you live for? I live for what I die for. What I die for helps me live. My interpretation of the word forgive. You got sincerity in a stranglehold, revocable current demeanor. Take advantage of eternal love and forgiveness from the Holy Redeemer. I'm gonna do it one more time, but I'm not blind to the fact that this single act can counterattack and leave me laying on my back. Everlasting figure eight with little chance of progression. And my private confessions, the main theme is imperfection.
Time and time again, you will know when you sin, but I'm patient enough to act as if it never happened. Tossing the sea of forgiveness like I'm tossing your back pocket. I told you before, you using me, son. You better stop it. Now if I stop forgiving, that wouldn't be right, correct. In the same instant you sleep on my admissions, how'd you forget?
I never forgot, I only used it to ease my guilt. Never took time to have a relationship built, never had my guts spilt. Help me God, Lord, I wanna do this right, cause tonight I might just face the biggest sin of my life. What's the sky for? What you wanna die for? What you live for? I live for what I die for. What I die for helps me live. My interpretation of the word forgive. What's the sky for? What you wanna die for? What you live for? I live for what I die for. What I die for helps me live. My interpretation of the word forgive.
Living to die, I arrive in the mask of confession. Headed by sour kings with no central mental direction. Lack of reflections, retreat from the sound of this voice. Yet it answers the hollow questions, revealing freedom of choice. What is given is filled with lies and many misleading features. Therefore truth is obtained and ignored. Man is the most hideous creature. Please, elevate my words past this earthly taunted treason. And garnish my needs with a turn as the controller of the seasons. I'm not one with any other than the workings of life itself. And my name is lost in the revolt, I seek no retribution or wealth. Committed to rejuvenate and alive to recuperate misled heroes. Straining their eyes on the one when chosen thoughts flame to zero. Listening with their eyes, they've all come and fallen short of expectations. And the faults are discovered at once. Honesty is the key to creation.
What's the sky for? What you wanna die for? What you live for? I live for what I die for. What I die for helps me live. My interpretation of the word forgive.
On hard days, the flesh is the arch nemesis. A distant diagnosis, curing the monstrous hypothesis with most explosive. Ethics get muddy in the study supremacists. A staring contest with reality losing focus. Passing your sword to the pharaohs in Exodus. Proptosis on the blind. What's the difference with their eyes? The wise counsel explore, reaching, teaching penguins how to fly. But it's a difficult task when the penguin doesn't try. Why is man nothing more than the bones in his grave? I wonder as I wander out under the cave. Perhaps many forgot what the purpose of forgiveness is. We're not perfect, don't take advantage of this. We're not perfect, don't take advantage of this. Try hard to be perfect, and when you're not, then repent for your sins. Yo, what's up? Yo. Shadows of the mind. New interpretation. Trying to ignore what I'm trying to hide. I stay the center of attention till I'm cross-eyed. Foresight, dates, stories, orders, options. Lonely like prisons, focused on concoctions. Abductions, float, twitching bodies. Projected 10 times, normality. Enthusiasm exalts at a cemetery. Dancing with scorpions isn't sanitary. Your obedience makes my heart decay. I'm contagious, unless you're immune, stay away. The days migrate, cold enough to make my jaw vibrate. Animated like a slow motion heart attack. Avoid getting attached, I attach back. Backbones and comfort zones collide with affection. A detection of smoke rises from silence. Your head games define domestic violence. Insecurity quiets my confidence. My whispers create an empty experience. Evidence erases my growth chart. Being together is an escape from being apart. I accept apologies that I don't deserve. It's your fault when I twist the meaning of your words. Fault in the landscape to burn your many voices. I've memorized the details of your many faces. Places I go, I know how you view me. I saw you like a statue confronting the TV. I'm delicate, making the decision easy. I'm ambitious, making your stomach queasy. Trying to make words match what I see like Pictionary. I see life guided by fate, lighted by your smile. I am who I hate. I stand in April showers. Feel free to rob me of my powers. Physical attraction feeds my fire. Carry my notes like a choir. Spiderwebs connect me at my limbs. At times when I need to sing hymns, harmony off tempo. If I had someone else to hold, I'd let go. Telling myself no spoils my appetite. I view you the same way I view life. All the things I'm not proud of. Afraid to hurt, afraid to love. All the things I can't accept. Afraid to be open, afraid to express. Nah, bro, I'm just saying. Man, I get weak in the knees just doing all this scary stuff like this. You be scaring me with that. I mean, this the way you see love? you increase. Pain I've already deceased. Pieced out in a puzzle-like arrangement is me peeling off my skin a statement. Watch my heart become a symbol of replacement. I lay face first in the basement, blanketed by beauty. Frozen closets never seem so ordinary. Mandatory misfits pledged over promise. I lie to myself but expect you to be honest. Be precautious. My inside denies my outside being useful. My outside denies my inside being beautiful. I stumble, eavesdropping in the absent design. Shadows in life, shadows of the mind. Define is nonsense, duct tape my conscience. Bathing in a harmful substance, destiny matched by accident. I repeat your sentence, we were meant for tearing. Staring into open space, imagination on everything I see is your face. Lighted by your smile, I am who I hate. I am who I hate. Stand in April showers. Feel free to rob me of my powers. Physical attraction feeds my fire. Carry my notes like a choir. Spiderwebs connect me at my limbs. At times when I need to sing hymns, harmony off tempo. If I had someone else to hold, I'd let go. Telling myself no spoils my appetite. I view you the same way I view life. All the things I'm not proud of. Afraid to hurt, afraid to love. All the things I can't accept. Afraid to be open, afraid to express. I stand in April showers. Braille, you weakling. Stop right now. You make no sense. Well, you want to do this again? The sister, the silence of virtue, the silence, the equal age, mind you, the equal, the overlooked frame, the overlooked, the sister of change, that effect that never rubs off. An egg-boiled hoard always ends up soft. I do stupid things at your expense, but I never ask myself what my stupidity meant. One day, I should settle down, but the snowman revealed I don't get around. If I'm you, then who will be me? No one, so it's the same it used to be. I asked you to be me as a memory. I ran, come back, special delivery. This is Braille, my heart on a leash. I'm in the ocean, swimming with the beach. My sister, my guardian's care, my guard. My musical chair, my music. My symbolic name, my symbol. My sister of change. The shower's calm as my face meets your palm. The touch of innocence, soft and warm. I'm warm when I'm torn, neglected from yore. Settling laid back, black temperature. A rose without a thorn, I still prick my finger. Naming my sister, I remember your laughter. I've worn my welcome to its last thread. The strength of your head makes mine disassemble. Your arrival decorates my survival. Caterpillars in my stomach, butterflies in my mental. I'm a young one, perplexed, son, be gentle. Dry skin cries for aloe, my tears make it soft though. Sometimes my need and want reflect off what I already got. I'm hot, and with the heat comes light. I said I was gonna look at the stars tonight. Some dumbfounded, you in my eyes path. You're the star of my past, they don't know what we have. I stand with shells, empty of their contents. Man, I melt in your presence. This is Braille, my heart on a leash. I'm in the forest, talking to the trees. Our sister, our painful exchange, our pain, a delightful change, our delights. As the memories fade, our memories of the sister of change, the sister, the silence of virtue, the silence, the equal age, mind you, the equal, the overlooked frame, the overlooked, the sister of change, my sister, my guardian's care, my guard, my musical chair, my music, my symbolic name, my symbol. My sister of change, our sister, our painful exchange, our pain, our delightful change, our delights. As the memories fade, our memories of the sister of change, the sister of change, sister of change. That's what you do when you make me go off the top of the head. I just can't do it. But anyway, Ethic's about to flow. Ethic from Cave Wonders.
Stay in the microphone brave enough to give me feedback.
Yeah, Cave Wonders, that's my group. We're working on an EP right now. Ethic.
Stay in the microphone brave enough to give me feedback.
Ethic's got a single coming up, so look out for that. And until then, here's a little sample of what he can do. Yeah.
Stay in the microphone brave enough to give me feedback.
Proud of the response day, given time to motivate, but exploding just short of long enough for the spot to evacuate. When I'm through with ya, I drag your skin to a taxidermist. You acted nervous, entering what you thought was a skirmish. I eat a bottle of Advil to relieve my migraine. It's the curse of a brain too big for a skull to contain. Without shame, I let my rhyme mess with your mind. Making vital signs hard to find, but not flatline. For humankind, I'm like a hyper-evolved specimen. A pathogen immune to all forms of modern medicine. Maneuvering past asteroids like the Millennium Falcon. Continuous shouting makes it your skills that I'm doubting. Ethical diss you just for thinking you're a singer. If I ever express my true thoughts, they'd be too ill for Jerry Springer. I'd single-handedly abolish the First Amendment, cause freedom of my speech will render everybody offended. Like a blended example of Rush Limbaugh and Howard Stern. My writings are like Sutter Kane, and in my mouth the madness you burn. Turn of events, my words are like a shot to the gut. You touch my notebook, you die, multiple paper cuts.
Stay in the microphone brave enough to give me feedback. Stay in the microphone brave enough to give me
I
feedback.
sock you, voice box, rock like mosh pit content spots. Break one of your legs off when you walk, I call you hip-hop. Manhandle Adam's apples, or tonsils like punching bags. When I touch the mic, others pause like this was freeze tag. Aggravate the mental plate, make it hot like a furnace. I'm off the wall, have rappers crapping outlandish. Try to sleep on my pages, you'll form bags under your eyelids. We go to your head splits, you can set up that fat lip. That's it, I'll lace your face with rusty edges. Space citrus in your iris, slice your head up like orange wedges. I shock your sense like this on a fully charged electric fence. My race is called masculation of your verbal inhabitants. Semi-separate suspects, rendered my torture subjects. I throw my thoughts in a box, labeled miscellaneous. Electric currents ramify the presence of my anger. I make ears ring and pierce them with a hole puncher. Cave Wonders, hot response to your condition. You're itching for a stitching from my fist and ammunition. See, I made it popular to sport the Einstein here. So have a seat high, you just sat in my electric chair.
Stay in the microphone. Stay in the microphone. Stay in the microphone brave enough to give me feedback.
This is I wanted this to be like, ew. I'll be a missing child just for free promotion. Advertise my album on the panel of your milk carton. What? Fuck it, position, fucking sporadic explosion. Wreck like demolition. Get you open with knife incisions. I was charged with possession of 10 dead bodies in my trunk. They were alive last time I checked. Must been when I hit that speed bump. You're a true honey bun. I serve a rehab you wreck. Rip heads off and shoot them out candy. Choosing my victims at random. Packing my punch with all the different. Bust holes in all your souls. Dislocate your jaw so bad you bite chunks off your earlobe. And press over my flow stuff to make your head explode. Shots drowning toilet bowls. Get gasoline poured on their clothes. Exposed shouting from the glow. I'm no trend, I'm permanent. Put my hand through your throat, make a sock puppet pose. I'm ruthless, beat bodies down to a blood stain on my carpet. Just put on an iron mask and hide yourself inside your heart. I'm vicious. Take a bird feeder out of your carcass. Speaking the mic and wipe every MC out the market.
At this point, I'm way above the average MC.
The next man says, yo, you are good for being white.
At this point, I'm way above the average MC.
The next man says, yo, you are good for being white.
I'll leave you nameless like songs on the tape with no track list. Shot my video with the camcorder and aired it live on public access. I'm so raw, consumption, my CD causes hepatitis. Got the mic covered with asbestos. You can't burn it or touch it. Interrupt this broadcast. Wreck everything you have in half. Smash your nose so hard you kiss your forehead from the impact. Wanted a battle behind my back. Now you ask for an autograph. So we can battle first. I'll sign best wishes on you every tap. Rip your arms off in combat. Slap your face till you clap. Beat the talent out you an ass, homie. Where's your skills at? I sign record contract. It's this
record labels fight over this Eastwick release. When self-beats stride, they damage eyesight like strobe lights. Take custody of your heart and give you visitation rights. Stab you in the back with your chin. I got your back, finish him. Call my name on your back with a safety pin. I got your back again. In the underground with 50 heads to capacity crowd. A rock shows your backyard. Hey, keep it down. When Braille comes around, your heart drops to your stomach. So call your stomach hip-hop and put your heart in.
At this point, I'm way above the average MC.
When the next man says, yo, you I'm good for being white.
At this point, I'm way above the average MC.
When the next man says, yo, you I'm good for being white.
The result of an expert, rocking beats that make your neck hurt. In the studio, I'm mad live, but can do this song in concert. Acupuncture structures with toothpicks. It's over, I'm taking over. Knock you out with one punch, call me the one hit. One talk is cheaper, you can't afford a dictionary. You wanna be complex, go study Egypt and chemistry. I'm able to diss any MC on every song on my LP and still catch them buying a copy and attending the record release party. I'm messing with heads, get white and thread. Strictly barbershop connivery. Look at me the wrong way, catch a bad one like Bismarck. I put this on wax for DJ, so I better be getting some airplay. Watch me get ill with scissors, razors, acid, and hairspray. Fighting what I say results in eating disorders. Don't ever try to steal my skill until you can handle the effects of the power. It doesn't matter, fine, I'll let you rhyme, just keep in mind I'm the one that hit him with the best lines in the 1999.
At this point, I'm way above the average MC.
When the next man says, yo, you I'm good for being white.
At this point, I'm way above the average MC.
When the next man says, yo, you I'm good for being white.
How was that cheesesteak?
The cheesesteak was great. You're goofy, dude. Cast me away to an abandoned island. Braille won't graduate if the rapture's in 2000. I clash with expectations, never match your predictions. I lack supplies and oxygen, I start breathing gas. Idiots try to redeem and bring that oxygen back. I breathe and cause combustion on the track. My track record goes back to trash cans filled with facts. When I was eating public wearing paper mache masks, I ask questions. The answer is the island separation. Utopian fallopians persuade the birth canal of passion. Examine the fatal substance and abundance of production causes convulsions from tapes aimed at the fate of navigation. Concentration can't stand while codes unformed. Destinations claiming freedom, combinations will isolate you. All of your connections, peninsulas puncture the texture of the needle tip, inadequate but sterile. Lethal injection on the feeble eyeball in the barrel, down the barrel of a gun. Shun light, eyesight from the pipe, drip dropping signs of vision in your eye that you are now manipulated, invaded with investigated images of hell. I show and tell until I can't speak for my actions. Poison consumption dilutes the base of your foundation. Swimming in troubled waters, you're bound to sink quick. I'd rather paddle for the commander than be the captain of a hardship. Admit your life's on the conveyor belt of death. Your package and placards consuming options of your breath. I felt footsteps as you crept from the tension. Sacrilegious inventions pretend to defend redemption. With my Bible I divorce my current state of starvation. I'm surrounded by idiots, surrounded by ignorance, surrounded by critics. I'm surrounded by arrogance. It's the abandoned island. I'm surrounded by idiots, surrounded by ignorance, surrounded by critics. I'm surrounded by arrogance. It's the abandoned island, separate from the world, but together with myself the world creates the replicated man. So how can I live on your replicated land? Abandoned island.
So night falls, it suffocates the day I'm medium. Reduced to include future aspects of the unreachable. I'm unachievable, pretty wishes that you never thought possible. And they can't be, reality is seldom grasped by the masses of upright movement. I'm two legs, attached firmly to the ceiling of eternity. Thoughts of isolation tell me that I'm all alone. I guess I'll enjoy it more that way, I'm not for their display. And I don't toy with life, I'm only a moment forced to push myself outside of existence. Sometimes I wish my expectations didn't stare so much, and I wish my brain would stop its constant chatter, misplacing all methods of sleep, losing my animal instincts in the now. I'm coughing up the remnants of what look to be gorgeous. I'm not real and never will be unless I tell myself it's true. You have no bearing of what I think, see, or say, yet I'm moldy. My memory is attached like a leash for eternity. Taste the afterburner, flesh, more flesh, I'm slow motion.
Homesick. Right in the hotel in New Jersey. From Oregon. As the clouds I shot out a cannon, bursting through the clouds. The happier I am, the slower it comes down. My own pace is the only pace allowed. I wanna do things in life that make me proud. I shot out a cannon, bursting through the clouds. The happier I am, the slower it comes down. My own pace is the only pace allowed. I wanna do things in life that make me proud. Take my last piece, it fits around your neck. As the necklace dangles, I lose my respect. The cause and effect, check your boarding pass. I move too slow when things move too fast. In fast sequences, I'm in a cushion chair. Sometimes nowhere is still somewhere. I can take you anywhere by writing a song. I have a way with words, it's graphic strong. Along the road, I may have to fail. The world of Brian, discovered by Braille. I sail from past into present time. I explore my life every time I rhyme. What I need to find is the map to the path. Not as easy as it sounds, cause it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. I shot out a cannon, bursting through the clouds. The happier I am, the slower it comes down. My own pace is the only pace allowed. I wanna do things in life that make me proud. I shot out a cannon, bursting through the clouds. The happier I am, the slower it comes down. My own pace is the only pace allowed. I wanna do things in life that make me proud. A golden pearl, departed from its shell, accepted as a group, my money to wish you well. Tell me your story, explain it again. Also keep in mind I'm only human. When the clouds come out, they stay out forever. That's a long time, I'm changing the weather. Your temper returns as you fall out my branches. My heart lights fires without using matches. Chances I take make the lake run dry, but that's just a sign that it's time for me to cry. I try to figure out where I wanna be, but man, that lake is turning into a sea. We come to terms, guilt and disturbed. You didn't speak, I didn't like what I heard. When I return, don't consider me pathetic. I'm in a house, but still homesick. I shot out a cannon, bursting through the clouds. The happier I am, the slower it comes down. My own pace is the only pace allowed. I wanna do things in life that make me proud. I shot out a cannon, bursting through the clouds. The happier I am, the slower it comes down. My own pace is the only pace allowed. I wanna do things in life that make me proud. This album makes me proud. My life makes me proud. I'm proud. No matter where I am. Throw the football. Okay, let's go. My skin itches right now. I arrived to unite all those that serve Christ. The nation of 35 working together to save lives. As the days go by, we must continue our watch. Help each other collaborate and share all of our thoughts, experience. Hell in a matchbox, ran our fires in sackcloth. Transmit monumental rhymes with John Hoover to make the future shot. Read into an ink flash, don't misinterpret the smudge spot. It's all official, it's all official as the legacy continues to be a daredevil at levels below the basement. Subculture deviants, eternal remorse, never ancient. Mortal aliens, common aliens, ready to cruise towards rating mic chords on cross movements. Night after night with Adamatics, dissolving false prophets, brainwashing your projects with flavor assortments. Ooh, like MG, my brain is washed clean from things that didn't live up to once they once seemed. From an LA symphony to a power dominion, urban disciples, golden child, man child, solar affiliation, catch a glimpse, took the ill, finding passion, ill tricks, apartment, worldwide like lab flicking, sons of intellect, follow the shadow of the locust, remain focused as a soul seeker, 7 sectors, prepare for red alert, make mud with rain and dirt, writing a profound verse, filming with deadbeats on the earth, disperse the hurt through network assemblies, suddenly falling apart, raiders of the lost art, illuminating the lost art, who's lost in the dark spark, unidentified intelligence, superseded chemistry, science fair with complex cerebration with 3 nails on production, at a convention, I'm lounging on the sofa of a godhouse compilation, with mulligans, glue and grits, gathering bits and pieces of artists who rep Jesus on the CMN shorts, as Mark J, Della Ray, Frank A, Warfare, Remnant, Militia, pull the James Land, Omega, in the Alpha, you can die, it's elemental, the architects are instrumentals, ciphering in a Jedi Knight, so you better know, the verbs connect words and unite, in the name of the Lord that we serve, DJ Duffy, Pigeon John, all the messenger birds, back in the day like a moth, the way it used to Rick D, listening to SFC, a place for hip hop with LPPCs through the ears of the earthworm, before the quiet storm as the ricochets take form, editorial phantom, Phantoms decorate the walls like phasms. Female images on the brain reflected in mist. Most insane. Maintain the iris of your mind. One type for the blind as I shine. Did you hear what I said? Kill the static between the Christian artists. Use the mind like she realistic and deep space. Use your ego but keep the pride in your music. A lung mechanic, riding away from its ethics. My job never finished until unity is accomplished. Through priesthood, let's use it. Peace 85, the risen sun, trust only one. Sacred one, with sacred rape that rhymes extremely fluid. Make it clear, keep it lucid. I'm in the vacuum to my cave, wonder why we never kid rise, counsel otherwise. We're go-to brothers in Christ. It's time to work well under pressure. Take it to the secular market like Boogie Monster. All Christian artists, whether not on this list, look inside the album cover and hit me at my digits. Christian hip-hop would make more of an impact. Me, ton of rats, and all them headed toward unity on CDs, tapes, and wax. Plus, the last thing I want to say, music for God should be the best music ever made.
If you follow a light down a dark path, the path can go anywhere, eventually leading to a dark end. If you are the light, you are the path.
Identified by an ankle bracelet, placed in head equipment specialized to make me forget. Be quiet, I benefit, observing my past. To go against the grain and watch the world behind the glass. I can't adapt, perhaps my flesh makes it hurt. With the segregated colony, digging in the dirt. What's it worth? The birth of Earth's eternal nap. Skin peels off my palm as I rub the genie's lamp. Tunnels filled with sap, leaf ants stuck on stupid. Gathering crumbs left behind by the morbid. The farm's lit, here days to nights they both dim. In quicksand I'm trying to learn how to swim. Read my lips, it's hard to speak to the deaf. Saying Jesus is coming, I might as well hold my breath. The dead never recover from my demand. They can't afford their soul, so they leave it in the sand. Jesus is coming, my words echo in their ears. The devil's in a red coat, and I'm Paul Revere. Wet knees, they kneel down in sand. Now my tactics revealed to the damned.
I seek the God in light for some insight.
It's like that, y'all, let's get back.
I seek the God in light for some insight.
It's like that, y'all, let's get back.
I press my face against the glass module. The fact that I'm alive is the only obstacle. I stumble over a crowd of corpses, a nation of lost soldiers with a decaying body source. I ponder suicide while I'm searching for the Reverend. Why does it take 100 years to get to heaven? I need 7 paces back, but I'm a pawn. I'm starving, eating associates like Angus Khan. It's gone, you never advised to provoke. It's healthy, but goes down like drinking egg yolk. The sun pokes its way straight through desire. The magnifying glass makes you large, you're on fire. I perspire from the aspects redundant. Everything was raised to praise its bad judgment. The advancement in population decrease. It seems the wrong motives keep believers on their knees, and they say
You just go on and on and on, repeating this process over the centuries.
How many roads must a man walk down?
they replace my thoughts of the cross with lots of theories to leave me lost. I'm lost enough to toss my morals on the cross till there's no guidance left. Playing tug of war with thin lines between life and death. Had you know I would die, then why did I live? They knew they could sin cause they knew you'd forgive. I sit on conclusions, not knowing that something's wrong. Sometimes I sit and dream just to see what's been beyond. Whatever floats my boat makes hope's remote work. One nation divided by variations of the church. I perch on branches and die with the day. If there was anything I could do, I would've done it yesterday. I say Jesus is coming, circle around your tomb. You can't rest in peace without knowing your doom. I assume it makes sense when it's ended. Now we both wish I fall through with what I threatened. Pretend you died for a hopeless cause. The devil is Hitler and you run his Holocaust. That's what makes it good.
We can begin. First of all, let me say that I have always been curious about those things which makes the average person's blood run cold with fear and horror.
An abundance of punch and encumbrance causes accidental farts. stop it, man. This guy's lost. He can't help it, he never had it. Visit the cryptic picnic, quick to grip your clavicle and push down on it. If you can't afford to pay homage, file for welfare to support it. Logic can't walk the magic carpet without strings attached to it. These strings hang from the sky. The sword use you as a puppet. You leave the door open and lose focus when I try and close it. You made a better door than a window until your head got that hole in it. I'm the optimistic colonist, noticing astrologist. The sophistry at its purest, life is important. But you have arthritis and can't hold on to it. Explicit music says I'll make it. When pigs fly, then I'll write. I'm taking 4 cops hostage on an airplane tonight. Nights with socks, toxic, neurotic, mind sick from virus violence. It's in the water and doctors are searching through your stomach for evidence. Advice for existence. Don't jump the gun to the race, cause by the time the gun goes off, it'll be aimed at your face.
Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses. Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses. Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses. Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses.
The more I understand things, the more confusing they get. And what I don't understand in my mind still makes sense. The more I know, the more I think about the things, and yet the things I figure out can't stay on one side of the fence. The fence surrounds a world that I'm not allowed to visit. They say it's filled with animals for the hunters of the village. I never thought to hunt man and didn't plan to until they said, search mine, you're the smartest man that you kill. I reached for the suffix, wearing a helmet made out of bricks and cement. It cost me an arm and a leg, but I felt it was anatomy well spent. I vent suffocation, abrasions, changing facial expressions, the purple and blue. I eat pig's wings with ginseng to view the future in your witch's brew. I can only talk to you and try and walk through me frequently, saying, how many vital organs should I order in order to order eternity? I give acne to supermodels, so oppression is a real person. How can one man live off creative conclusions in isolation?
Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses. Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses. Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses. Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses.
They were chasing dreams. Would they catch them? Never. It's like running up a hill with your shoelaces tied together. I dream of water so clear it could make a mirror crack. I tried to walk on water and ended up walking on broken glass. The glass was broken in my dreams of crystal pools. I'm walking with bare feet because you're wearing my shoes. If it all didn't add up, then I'd know why you're confused. But you're trying to calculate calculus. We're dealing with ones and twos. Who's going to save me? I can't swim, I'm drowning. I'd offer to operate the chopper, but I don't know where we're going. I tried to rain, but your cold heart left me snowing. What? Send me an angel. Do snow angels and angel dust. I swam with 10 ducks in a pond near an oil truck where oil struck. It was too much. The only one that survived was fake. A rubber duck? I guess all should be familiar with the water that they swim in. When you look in molasses, you won't see your reflection.
Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses. Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses. Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses. Vicious, vicious, waters of molasses.
I sport an essential formal nickname garment at the mortal dress rehearsal. The universal pet peeve, pulling tricks out of my sleeve on a balancing beam. Drinking out of an empty bottle till I can't handle its contents. I'm empty like the bottle that once held the waters of existence. I took a swing of the fountain, refused to wash the molasses out of my mouth. I tried to hold on to your innocence, but words just wouldn't come out. It was then when I noticed the world all transforming into senior citizens who were saying, don't make excuses for children, age doesn't stage perfection. I agreed until they tried to make sure that never again I ever spoke. They took my rubber duck world, it made rubber cement to fill my throat. At first I wished I had real ducks, but they just burned while I choked. They asked for my last words, so I started stating Bible quotes. This melted away the cement, I had to swallow the burnt rubber. So I created a version, submerged Merlin-minded vermin so I could recover. Remember? We swim in the blood, you cough up. You'll be stuck when the sun comes out and the blood's all clot up. Molasses leaves you stuck. Speak up! Before blood invades your hallway. If you don't drain your hesitation, your words will kill you today. We need specific life conditions. Use the ducks as an example. God's water is clear and smooth, the devil's is wax from a candle. We need specific life conditions. Speak of life and seek your call. And if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. Silence! Might as well. Sometimes I wonder what I've been waiting for. When opportunity knocks, I need to answer the door. Be myself and let rays of sunlight shine. It's time to live out all the dreams in my mind. It's what I make it for. I can't wait for it to happen. The answer to all my questions provided when I listen to things I understand. Or what make me feel whole, filling the gap in my goal, puts me in touch with my soul. rumble, shake, shake. I know no culture, my name is Quake. Mirror, mirror, the image in question. I know no experience, my name is Reflection. Puzzles, puzzles, I must be complex. I know no reality, my name is Perplex. Maturity, maturity, I rise on the scale. I know no one else better than I know Braille. Time tells tales, some true and some the opposite. Look out, here comes more fabrication, there's no stopping it. Roadblocks in my esophagus, incarcerate my penmanship. It's time to devote my focus to being a better witness. While I walk down the streets with cat hair on my jacket, instead of pulling raps cards, I handle cards with a church address on it. There's no reason to write songs from the view of a servant. I follow teachings of Jesus and get inspiration as an artist. At first listen, parable is just another seed planted, but to those who pay attention, the seed grows when they understand it. No one is perfect except the God that I serve, and I learn to submit to his will every time I write a verse. I put in work to remove dirt from the thoughts we all think. All aboard my train of thought is a runaway chain link. Sometimes I'd rather wear a pink t-shirt with hunter green jeans than raise my hand, hold it up and explain what I mean. Sometimes the focus is on me when it shouldn't be. I practice the power of God in both music and ministry. Sometimes I wonder what I've been waiting for. When opportunity knocks, I need to answer the door. Be myself and let rays of sunlight shine. It's time to live out all the dreams in my mind. It's what I make of it. I can't wait for it to happen. The answer to all my questions provided when I listen. The things I understand are what make me feel whole. Filling the gap in my goal puts me in touch with my soul. Is Braille happy and enjoying life? Yes, most definite. I'm the shy type and met most of my best friends on the internet. When me and Deeski connect, I gain confidential confidence. I give my best, expect my best on every Braille project that enters your tape deck or CD collect. Shun, I wait for drums before I start conversations. Take me away to main brain illustrations. I maintain my expression and never aim to make impressions. Ping pong location, residential, taking pictures with pencils. Develop life on full color, instant instrumentals. Not very social but productive in my journal. Write myself to sleep and see Capello that's eternal. Plus I handle things that aren't always exactly what they seem. I should do the chorus now, at least that's what you think. I faced a lot of barriers recording this CD, but by it's obvious God is looking out for me. Currently I drift from my group and family. It's been a long road on my way to New Jersey, but see I gotta move on from all the things that I've done. I put in a song for rainy days when the memories are gone. Everyone's telling me to wait, they all tell me I'm too young. I wait for no man like time, but take time to wait for drums. The thoughts I express now were felt in 98. So if I wait to graduate, then it might be too late. Sometimes I wonder what I've been waiting for. When opportunity knocks, I need to answer the door. Be myself and let rays of sunlight shine. It's time to live out all the dreams in my mind. It's what I make of it. I can't wait for it to happen. The answer to all my questions provided when I listen. The things I understand are what make me feel whole. Filling the gap in my goal puts me in touch with my soul. I'm from Oregon. Oh, Oregon? Haha. Why you laughing? Cause you're saying it wrong. I think hard over hard beats that'll hit you in March. Over pianos and harps, space orchestras and guitars. Got a writing style influenced by non-demented carbon. Until now people couldn't bump my life in their car. It takes hard work and dedication to make a quality release. Writing songs till they're complete, putting the album ahead of sleep. I'm a natural, humble, truthful poet in perspective. Taking my lyrical content literal with an approach I find effective. An elective class to nurture the needs of mental men. The same way I help myself and treat support groups like friends. When things make sense, then just explain it to others. If you're shy like me, then just wait for the drummer. I feel something undescribable making me tingle inside. God's calling me, talking to me, using me to save your life. He makes it all possible with the undying love he has. Love yourself, respect yourself, and let the good memories last. Man, this is the beginning of my thought processing. Something for those wondering what I've been thinking while I'm waiting. I squinted.
I'm guided down a path with a life defined. Plant my flag in the soil of a spiritual state of mind. My rhyme shines light, reflected from the divine. Kick a verse for the masses, change the face of mankind. I'm blind to the flesh, someone blind to the truth. Ignore something too long, then it forgets about you. My quest is your question, and that excuse. We're equal, but the triangle of life is still obtuse. Distribute mental tattoos, don't try and remove. The storm's coming, life was hitting store shelves like canned food. Braille's debut, give me your attention. I mention my vision for the sake of worldwide inspiration. Hijack habitats with text, respiration. Many sleeping on God, it's time to end hibernation. This isn't competition, my purpose won't be defeated. I'm here to get you open, or at least open-minded. The key to getting ahead has always been getting started.
Better hurry before you start hearing dearly departed.
I keep my stand correct,
unpredictable,
unexpected,
but constant with God in my heart because he's top selected.
My smile can be adjusted by people who can't be trusted.
Cause if I let it, my whole spirit will become busted.
I'm guided through life's course with God's force, I'm protected.
Respect it, cause it's keeping me cool, calm, and collected.
Not interested in the amount you count when you're paid.
Cause the money will go, but your soul will never fade.
I could care less how fresh you are in a claim.
You're lame, chill with that'll be destroyed by your fame.
It's all the same, the only change is who's behind it.
Rise, open your eyes, stop walking this earth blinded.
Back in the day, hip-hop was my only work.
But now I'm a child of God, I put life first.
When I inflict pain,
it's cause the truth hurts.
I do a lot of things, but keep life first. There's more than hip-hop to express in a verse. I write what I live, and live life first. When I inflict pain,
it's cause the truth hurts.
I do a lot of things, but keep life first. There's more than hip-hop to express in a verse. I pay rent with happiness and live life
Somebody
first.
told me it was all about the flows, bank rolls, and hoes. I beg to differ. It's coming from the non-coke sniffer, the non-weed smoker, non-alcohol partaker, the brother who was looking forward to meeting his maker. Storm the unpredictable, flows are hot. Hip-hop means a lot to me, but it is not all that I got. I heard Karma say that. That brother made sense. Negativity, stay back. I'll turn down a bit before I sold out my soul to the evils of this nation. I would repeat that statement with no trace of hesitation. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I fall into temptation. Done things that have my family worried and pacing, but God's got my back. Now I don't worry who I'm facing. The higher power turns things sweet when sour. I'm serious about this. Life comes first before I step on stage and verbally disperse. That's why to make money I will not curse. Cause what's worse, the cheddar doesn't matter in a hearse. What does matter is the way you've lived your days, the way you've affected lives in your past. I pray that you will put to good use these words I say. Cause rhyme is not just abuse with your verb display. Serves I may remind you of cause I drop bombs, but it was sent by the creator, so no need for alarm.
When I inflict pain,
it's cause the truth hurts.
I do a lot of things, but keep life first. There's more than hip-hop to express in a verse. I write what I live, and live life first. When I inflict pain,
it's cause the truth hurts.
I do a lot of things, but keep life first. There's more than hip-hop to express in a verse. I pay rent with happiness, live life first. The things I'm called to speak, put all my dreams in reach.
By example, I teach my ways and actions preach.
I think it's time to expand on all my past attempts.
Before you think we're all a bunch of players, prostitutes, and pimps.
Putting a price on head checks, it's my mind well spent.
Some of you between the ears don't have one red cent.
I've meant what I said, while others keep cutting corners.
That's the reason that families have turned into mourners.
You don't show your true colors like you can black and white pictures.
The words we bring register 10 on the Richter.
It's about having confidence in the message you deliver,
and constantly being called the unselfish giver.
Reality hit you harder than a championship boxer.
Don't let the ills of this world outfox you.
In the days when plays exchange pages for pacemakers,
and they learn they were a faker. Who's waiting the undertaker?
I look at the future and wonder what time when I'm upset that so much going down is incorrect. There's different sides to the fence to make it all make sense. My content's intent is now that you need to get. I'm not out to prove who's more intelligent. I just ask you, look at music as more than entertainment. To me it's evident that those who talk about guns will eventually end up being shot by one. Don't argue till I'm done, these are my concepts. My tongue ain't involved in that traditional nonsense. I'm drug free, you can't control me with the substance. I'm hooked on God's life, the mic and my subconscious. It's obvious, my image won't sell magazines, but if it does then maybe this song changed some things. See, I live life before I grab the mic, so on the mic I display life. When I inflict pain,
it's cause the truth hurts.
I do a lot of things, but keep life first. There's more than hip-hop to express in a verse. I write what I live, and live life first. When I inflict pain,
it's cause the truth hurts.
I do a lot of things, but keep life first. There's more than hip-hop to express in a verse. I pay rent with happiness, live life first. When I inflict pain,
it's cause the truth hurts.
I do a lot of things, but keep life first. There's more than hip-hop to express
express in a verse. I write what I live and live life first. When I inflict pain, it's cause the truth hurt. I do a lot of things, but keep life first. There's more than hip hop to express in a verse.
It's hard to come on and beat. It's so sudden. You know what I mean? It's so sudden. Footballs. Might as well wait for the drums. Or I display my life and the things I've done to do. Might as well wait for the drums. Or I display where I'm at and where I'm from to do. Might as well wait for the drums. Or I display everything and everyone I love to do. Might as well wait for the drums. Then you know what I'm speaking of. You give the drummer some.